Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I'm Calmputer, and this is a walk in the park, or swim in the water park maybe? Also, it's ABZû. This game came out in 2016, and I've been in love with it since before then actually. Like, the first trailer was enough to just completely sell me on the game. And I hope you can kind of see why, because it's gorgeous. We get to see that a little bit later as well. In terms of, like, usually in this video series, Walk in the Park, I disable all the dangers in the games through modding or game modes. You know, just disable the enemies or the enemy's abilities to see you or harm you. Doesn't really matter. In this case, though, the game just kind of inherently doesn't have any real dangers. Nothing that can really kill you at any rate. As for the game mode, let's see, we could go up there, but let's go up here. In case of the world, let's see if we can take a more slow approach. It's really just water as far as you can see, with a few rocks here and there that you can't really climb, sadly. And little fly in the ointment, or fish rather, is that all of these fish, yeah, plurals, never really got a hang of them. They're all earth creatures. Every single one of them. So it's possible this is Earth, yet, well, that kind of hints at a rather depressing possibility that this is the future. Oh, hello. You had the same color scheme as I do. Does that mean we're friends? Yes, very good. I haven't played this game since I upgraded my computer last time, in about 2 months after this came out. Before then I got really atrocious frame rates. And speaking of which, yeah, it's not really taxing my computer at this point. And anyway, yeah, it kind of hints the fact that these are all Earth creatures and there's no land in sight. I mean, possibly it means that the polar ice caps have melted, maybe, and we're in a water world kind of situation, maybe. Or we've colonized another planet and also added our own biome to it, maybe, or biome, our own flora and fauna to said planet, which may or may not have been barren at the time. Knowing the human race, it could go either way. And, like, you will find ruins all over this world, and that kind of reminds me a lot of Journey. And when I'm thinking about that, there are a lot of parallels between these two games. There aren't really all that many enemies in Journey. You kind of only meet 2. And they're fairly easy to distance yourself from. Yes, I'm here. And it's really... both games are really just... Yeah, you good? There we go. Kind of tributes to the worlds. More about world building than it is about actual gameplay. Where did those come from? Well, yeah, good job. Oh, hello. I mean, I should be afraid of you, but I'm not quite yet, because you look gorgeous. And Yeah. Ooh. Like they've got swimming, like, motions. They've really got those down pat. And I just love this art style and music. And actually, speaking of art style, that kind of reminds me of Homeworld, actually, in a weird way. Just like Homeworld wasn't cel shaded, and I guess neither this sort of, but the simple, yeah, the palette is color palette. It's really, like, kind of simple. Like my character, black and yellow, same as these three things, and yeah, the kind of really simple geometry as well, but functional and beautiful. So it kind of reminds me of Homeworld. But at this point I'm digressing. Hey, you forgot your friends. Or maybe not. Starting to doubt that this is Earth? Yeah, let's ignore for a moment that we were already underwater, and now we get a second layer of water. Maybe it's some higher density liquid? Maybe. The only thing I have any real problem with when it comes to this game are the controls, sort of. Let's say I want to go down and to the left. That happens instead, because apparently I overshot when I went down, and it decided that, yeah, you want to switch around and do something like this instead, and now left becomes your former right. It's a small thing and doesn't really come into play a lot, but it's there. And also there's a small little dead zone issue on the controls if you're using a controller, where if you've just moved the stick it will be perfectly normal, but if you haven't for a while, then you'll feel like you're overcompensating, but you're not. And yeah, I'm gonna let you go now. Thank you. And we're going. Like I said, there are ruins. They're all underwater. I should probably point this out. Come on, that way. Thank you. This is where all of the collectibles are stored. And when you've collected them all, something happens. That's all I'm going to say. Here we see something using the same kind of color palette as me. Sort of. Carrying... not a tree necessarily, but the same... has the same shape as all those things over there. They're carrying it... maybe they're carrying it away. Maybe that's the cause of all of these troubles. Who knows? I certainly don't. I mean, just this small little thing is gorgeous too. What are you doing? Oh, that was my friend, though. Yeah, I know. Now we're just 3. Okay, this is actually a massive problem for me. Like, just looking down there. I think it's called thalassophobia. It's just the fear of the deep, essentially, or deep waters, essentially. And for me, it's because I can't see 360 times 360. I can't see in all directions at the same time, so if there's something lurking down there, I'm not gonna be able to see it. So, yeah. Then again, I have been to the ocean, so, and swam in the ocean. Which means it's probably not something you could classify as a phobia. In my case, at any rate. Where are my friends? I remember this from World of Warcraft. Yeah, you guys are kind of in the way now. Wait, are those dolphins? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think the little droid things would have been able to keep up with this, so yeah, thanks for not making them a worry for me. Guys, kind of in the way, I can't really see in front of me. Let's go left. Okay, never mind. Apparently we go front and center. I think I missed something there. Nope. Just from one gorgeous place to another. Oh. Can I say hi to you? Common dolphin. Yeah, so It is earth creatures. Earth fish. Thank you. Is that where I'm going? Oh, you don't need to scan me now. So you guys can contact each other, I guess. Do you have any brothers or sisters around here? No, but we do have one of these. Should we be adding sharks? I'm starting to have a little bit of a problem with them. No. Yeah, where did those come from? I think I missed one there. I do see that thing as well. Oh, you're gorgeous. Please be my friend. And all of a sudden, it's a little bit more dreary, isn't it? And also, where did all of those orcas go? I'm like 90% certain they followed me, but fine. Maybe they became invisible. And also, where did my little friend go? Ah, there you are. Good. Thank you. Oh, now I can relax. For, like, half a second. Hold on. It is the same place. Okay. That makes sense. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these that I should activate. Now my question becomes, how does this person know how to do this without any instructions? Or maybe it's one of those things that you shouldn't question. Maybe it's one of something they learned in the many years since our time here on Earth. You know, future knowledge and all of that. Also, I love this guy's eyes. Kind of cat-like and not very expressive, but like expressive enough. Oh, that's not the right direction. Good. Yeah, just like in conclusion, I guess, I love this game, and like it's not perfect. There's really whoa, hello. I don't really think there is such a thing as a perfect game, so it ain't that. But it is. Oh, that's... Well, apparently the sharks are uninterested in me, at least. Oh, I see something. This is really going against my better judgment and instincts. But I mean, look at that. I wonder at what point the game will tell me to turn around. I see a massive shark there. And I see the ground. And I see ruins. Ruins? What's that? And I see something I can interact with, I believe. Oh, more sharks. Great. That's... Kinda wish they would warn me about that. But like, down here, this is not a problem. Until I look up and see stuff like that. Like, it's amazing. Oh. Amazing that a game can, like, induce that kind of feeling of fear and awe. But also... yeah. Yeah, I think that'll have to be it for today. Also, there's another problem, actually, now that I get reintroduced to it. Let's see. I'm going forward or up. Now I'm gonna do that, because I want to look at that. And there we go. And you cannot turn that off. Really wish you could, because it feels really weird. But yeah, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer, this has been ABZû, and I'll see you next time. Also, where are my other friends? Give them back. Unfair.